another episode of Jewfish. Dave here. Let's get some. Man, today is only for the truly hardcore fishermen. That's me and Brandon Campbell, all the way from America. We are hardcore, man. We're out yesterday. Had a really good session yesterday in the rain. Caught 7 jewfish, 2 bream and 2 salmon. So it's awesome. I thought we'd back it up before we get a southerly tomorrow. So what Brandon and I have done, we put our Boy Scout skills into practice and we built ourselves a little shelter, a little humpy. We've got our bags up here, like out of the rain, yeah, Brandon and I, we made a slight mistake when we built it. It's not quite big enough for 2 guys, so it's going to be pretty cozy. We're going to sit in our shelter. We've got 1 rod out at the moment, just with worms on it. There's not a lot of water in the gutter. We're going to fish at the moment. The tide's up till about 8:30 tonight, so we've got a long way to go. So we're just fishing with worms so we don't burn up all our squid and that before we get more water in the gutter and we get into those prime times for fishing. So hopefully tonight we'll catch a few Jews. So the biggest fish I got last night was 1.2 meters, so I need to up that. Brandon got his PB last night. Good on you, mate. An 86 centimetre Jew. It was fantastic. Brandon told me that earlier in the week he got his PB worm, beach worm. That's fantastic, mate. And he also told me yesterday that he got his all-time PB salmon. So I just don't know where we can go from there, other than up to 1 metre plus on the Jewfish. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
All right. So let's get Brandon on the film. Jump into the humpy, matey. Brandon's a fair bit skinnier than me. All right. So what do you think?
Yeah.
We didn't engineer our humpy big enough, but it'll do. It'll do. We're going to just sit here, and if one of them rods goes off, man, I reckon we've got about 50 metre sprint to get the rods if they go off. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do for a job, mate?
Software engineering or sitting around? I'm gonna mess up.
Do you do many 50 metre sprints in your job?
No.
Do you think you could sprint 50 in 10 seconds?
Easy. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Easy. Anyway, that would be a funny thing to see. I'd love to see Brandon sprint down to his rod and do a 50 in 10. I reckon he can do it. So Brandon sits on his ass all day coding on the computer. So he is really smart and intelligent, but I don't know how far that takes you on a 50 metre sprint. Anyway, we will find out. I'll get back to you. Look what I found, mate. Let's see what we can do with this. Better, isn't it?
Yeah.
All the time. Oh yeah, man. Now that is really toasty. Our humpy's coming together, so I'm just waiting to do the 50 metre sprint. All right, this is nice. Fair bit of a. All right, this is really nice. Storms rolled in. Thunder and lightning, so lightning hits our humpy, we're hope that's the dinner bell for a metre 62. Oh, that'd be awesome. Come on, Huey, send us a 160. Got a fish, Brandon?
Yeah, it doesn't feel real big.
Bream?
Yeah, probably a bream or a whiting.
Nice bream. First fish.
Pretty good fish.
Yeah, not too bad. Like, what are you doing today? You catching and releasing today, mate?
Yep, we're all going back.
Yeah, he's a nice bream. That's the first fish on this session, man. It's been heavy weather, storms, thunder, you know, a lot of rain and wind, but yeah, we're just waiting for the water to come in. Get him back, mate. Brandon and I came to this spot on the dead low tide. The reason why we did that was because it's a Saturday and I wanted to get out and just make sure that I could get the spot that I wanted to fish in case some other guys came and grabbed my gutter or the place I wanted to fish. So what's happened is the tide has been extremely low and I'm fishing a pretty narrow gutter. So what Brandon and I are doing is, the tide's not until about 8:30 tonight, maybe 9 o'clock. So we've just been waiting and waiting and waiting for the water, enough water to get into this gutter. And yeah, so that's the first bream that we've caught. So I reckon that what's going to happen is that there's only one other guy, two other guys on the beach, and that's it. We're the only guys out. So we're fishing pretty hardcore, but I reckon we're going to get fish tonight between now and 9 o'clock tonight. Yeah, we're going to get some Jew, we're going to get some bream, maybe some big salmon, but we're looking to upgrade our Jew last night to a metre 2, so we're looking for something a little bit bigger. So let's get some. Little bream, top fishing today. Tiny little fella, but yeah, he got that 4.0 down. So yeah, Brandon and I have only caught 2 bream today, so we're hoping to get a few Jew, but yeah, the fishing at the moment is really quiet. So get him back.
Another bream? Oh no, little Jewfish.
Little tiny micro Jew. Well, mate, at least we didn't get skunked on the Jew. That's one. That's a start. So that's 2 bream and 1 little baby Jewfish. Where's your mum? Where's your dad? Where's your uncles and aunties? Send them to us. One bad bite. Another micro Jew. Tiny little fella, yeah? You know, like, yeah, when it's really quiet, mate, I'll take anything for a bit of action. All right, get him back. Just coming towards. Bream. Another little bream, mate. I think that's 3 bream, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Tiny bream, that's 3 bream, 3 Jew. Yeah, like when you're fishing on the beach, at times you'll get a lot of toads on the beach, surprisingly. And the old toady, yeah, he's a absolute bait stealer. And what he loves is, he loves to steal your worms. So, anyway, get the poor little fella back, Brandon.
Don't know how he managed to get a 4.0 hook down his...
Oh, he's had a 4.0 circle hook down he's got.
Yeah.
Poor little thing. Get him back, mate. Get him back.
Yeah, another one. Feels like maybe another bream.
Another bream? Yeah. Not too bad a fish, bud. Yeah, I mean, that's our 4th bream, so
They're coming pretty quick.
There's another small brim there on the worms in the dark, but I'm actually going to swap over to squid candles on this medium heavy outfit. Just see if it's a bit more visual and see if I can catch a Jew on that. So yeah, let's swap rigs. Rod went off?
Yeah.
It's going down the beach a bit?
Can't really tell in the dark. I don't think it's run too far down the side.
Oh yeah, Brandon. Oh, that's what we've been looking for, bro. Getting the South African lift. All right, hang on. Yeah, that's it. Get him up there like that. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's go. What's he going, mate?
72.
72, good job. We were just hanging in there tough. All right, Brandon, yeah, that's a nice fish, you know, like 72 centimetre fish. So, man, have we been working tough or what?
Yeah, we were just about to pack it up, about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I said to Brandon, mate, like, you know, 5 more minutes. We've hung in there really tough, and just to see if we get a Jew. But yeah, it's always good to, you know, to work really hard to water fish. He's not a big fish, you know, but he's a legal fish. He's a 72 centimetre fish. Yeah, it's been a tough session, but that's our 5th Jew, you know, like for the night, and about 6 or 7 bream.
Yeah,
so,
that's been too bad.
Yeah. Good job, man. Let's get him back. Righto, man. Alrighty! You worked hard for that fish, brother. Woohoo! Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like a good fish.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Brandon and I have been fishing hard all night. And we've just hit a big dog. Right at the end. Take a long line. Oh yeah, he's going straight to sea, man. It's fish we've been looking for, let's not panic.
That was a big run.
It's a big run. Yeah, I can feel those big head shakes for the first big run. Good fish. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to gently use my hand on the reel just to try to apply a little bit of drag like that. So yeah, that's a big fish going straight to sea. Just gently trying to apply a bit of pressure with my finger.
Is that on the squid?
It's on a big dog squid, man. What you want to do is just on a really big Jew, keep that rod pretty high up in the air, just playing with gentle hands, just really let the rod do the work with not too heavy a drag setting, because eventually after that big run, head tire a bit. Yeah, many times in my videos what I've said is that the hardest part of fishing is intercepting a really big fish. And when you do hit a big fish, what the idea is not to panic. Just really take your time.
Gaining some ground.
He's just laying out there. Sometimes when you're on the beach, what happens is there's a lot of weight there, and you're up sometimes in two minds. Is this a really big Jew, or is this a stingray? And then really what it is, it's have you got that head shakes? Have you got that bump of a Jew? You know. Yeah. Bumping a bit, feels like a Jew to me, big Jew to me. Yeah, I can feel him bumping. You can see that rod just bouncing a bit, so that sort of tells me that it's indicating to me that it's a fairly good Jew.
That's a big outfit too, to be pulling drag like that. What size reel is that?
It's an 8,500.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't got a lot of like drag pressure on him. I don't want to pull the hooks on him. But yeah, there's a lot of line. They'll hold a lot of line, these reels. So
Yeah.
there's not much chance of getting schooled, you know. It's a fair way out. Lucky I've got some spare batteries there, mate.
Yeah.
And unusually for this Jew too, like sometimes what'll happen on big Jew is they'll go really hard left or hard right down the gutter. But what this fish has decided to do is to go straight to sea. I'm just going to take my time with him and try not to pull them hooks out, because the harder you pull them, the more chance you've got them hooks of just tearing a hole in the fish. And yeah, I'm just gonna get that rod fairly high. Playing with soft hands. mate. Got a whole beach to work with. See how much battery's left?
Yeah, 50.
Oh, dropped him.
Dropped him?
Lost him. Far out.
Yeah. Pulled hooks or busted the rig?
Busted the rig. Wow.
You think that was a big Jew?
Yeah. Yeah, that's really disappointing on that fish there. Like, I'm not sure what's happened there, but it's just actually broke me off on the 30-pound mono. Like, so, yeah, I don't think I did anything wrong there. You know, like, I've got a fairly light drag setting there, like that. That fish had a lot of line out. That fish was out probably about 50, 60 meters out off the back there, but yeah, like. That's fishing, man, you know, like when you hit really big fish, like I was relaxed with that fish. Yeah, like, man, that's the way it goes. That is truly disappointing. But anyway, man, that's fishing. You just got to keep coming back and having a crack, you know, like that was me shot on a really big fish. That would have been a fish, that felt to me like a fish around about 25 to 30 kilo. So, mega disappointing. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up there for the night. It's been a tough night tonight, you know, like it's been really tough weather, raining really hard. Brandon and I have caught about, you know, we've caught about 7 or 8, maybe 9 bream. So that's pretty good. Like we managed to catch 5 Jew. Brandon got the biggest Jew, saved the session on a 72, and yeah, we just hit a really big fish then that I should imagine was a Jew. And big head shakes, a lot of weight, and tragically, yeah, just busted the line on that fish, you know. So anyway, this is Ozfish, signing off till next time. Let's get some.